Hello, I'm Robert Manji, Instructional Services Librarian at the University of South Dakota. Today I'm going to talk about designing YouTube instructional videos to enhance information literacy. Literacy is being affected by technological and social factors. There is now a shift from the book to the screen. Visual literacy is a challenge to how knowledge and information is created and transmitted. Lecture and text are still important, but they are now only part of the picture and not the only means of conveying knowledge. Visual literacy, in its broadest sense, will be understood as the process by which these images are constructed, organized, and expressed to communicate meaning, as well as the competencies associated with these processes. Dr. Alan Pivo's dual coding theory highlights precisely why instructors need to pay attention to visual as well as verbal and written methods of instruction. Pivo's dual coding theory proposes that rather than just one sensory memory, one short-term memory, and long-term memory, as might be implied in information processing theory, there are actually separate memory systems for different types of information, one for verbal information and one for imagery information. Verbal information consists of both written language and the spoken word, while imagery information consists of nonverbal, taste, touch, smell, and visual objects. Verbal and imagery codes work independently of each other as a means of recall, but come together to create meaning. But as the verbal has been favored in classroom instruction, it's important to look at ways in which we can add and enhance our instruction with visual information, because it increases the chance of memory recall. Visual literacy is not meant to replace lecture and text, but to be presented equally, or at least have a raised profile in library instruction. It's also important to note that visual literacy is not merely the transfer of verbal text-based information into visual form, i.e. the text-heavy PowerPoint lecture. Images must be created and designed separately with the specific intent of presenting concepts in a visual format. The question then becomes, why YouTube? Don't we have other ways of presenting video to our students? Don Hertzfeldt's "My Spoon is Too Big, I'm a Banana" video on YouTube is a cult favorite among YouTubers. But it isn't exactly a highly intellectual visual experience. The video consists of a stick figure with an oversized spoon and a small bowl simply stating, "My spoon is too big." And then a drawing of a banana walks in and says, "I'm a banana." In fact, most of YouTube is for entertainment and not education. So why would librarians want to go slumming in such a low-class neighborhood? Access and convenience are the biggest reasons. Without much fuss and no required registration, you can quickly click on the videos you want to watch, and within a matter of seconds have them appear on screen. Students don't have to download any software or type any passwords to get access to content. Plus, students can easily return to YouTube to watch the video again and share it with a friend. There is no need to download or save videos. YouTube videos can also be easily imported into library wikis or other social software, increasing access for students. However, just because we can do something visually doesn't mean anything goes. In thinking about designing content, one can apply David Thurnberg's 10x10 method. When assigning presentations to his design class, he told his students he would give 1 to 10 points for visual design and 1 to 10 points for educational content. Then he would simply multiply the two together to get their grade. It quickly became obvious to the students that a visually interesting presentation with no educational content would produce a failing grade. The same goes for library instructional videos. Visual literacy is not just about the image. It is the information that the image conveys. An easy way to make sure library videos are focused on education and content is to link them to the ACRL Information Literacy Competence Standards for higher education. YouTube videos can be used to introduce students to the library. YouTube videos can be used to introduce new research techniques. YouTube videos can be used to further develop a point raised in a one-shot instruction. YouTube videos can be used to supplement distance education classes or other campus programs. It would be a mistake to dismiss visual literacy simply as a passing fancy unworthy of academic consideration. The visual medium provides another avenue for students to become information literate. YouTube provides an accessible and popular medium for librarians to deliver point-of-contact and supplementary library instruction. Videos posted on YouTube require no additional software downloads or special skills to use. And perhaps the greatest advantage, librarians don't have to worry if students will come to YouTube, because the students are already there. Librarians would be advised to become early adapters in developing visual literacy instruction and embrace YouTube. The paradigm of how knowledge is delivered is shifting, and this is one revolution that will be televised. To see the library instructional videos I've created in YouTube, go to www.youtube.com and search for ID Weeks. If you have any questions, you can contact me. My name is Robert Manji. I'm an instructional services librarian at the ID Weeks Library at the University of South Dakota. My email is robert.monge@usd.edu. That's robert.monge@usd.edu. I also would like to give credit to the sources that I used to create my presentation here.